Okay, first question on this side, Tom Brew.
Trayce, two quick things. One, how much did Coach Winston's little criticism of you a bit after Sunday factor in how hard you played tonight? And two, if you could just comment on the guy next to you as what he gave you guys tonight.
So basically, he told me that I need to rebound harder. So, but I didn't just say I need to rebound harder. I need to play harder all across the board. So he's not going to go out and call me out about every aspect of my game. But I got the message, and it was loud and clear. Me and him have that relationship. He can call me out in front of whoever he wants, but I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm going to bring it the next game.
Good.
Trey, this is your first game action since November 17th. I know you've been practicing for a couple of weeks, but surprised to make the impact that you did? Were you feeling good in practice, or what was it like to be able to come out in your first game off that layoff and perform the way you did?
Yeah, I just think it was just the preparation, just that time off, just trying to stay ready. I knew I wanted to keep supporting my teammates because they're going to pick me up when I got back, and I came back in and just worked hard through this a couple weeks. So I think that's really what helped me out, was just trying to stay ready for my teammates because I knew I got their backs and they got mine. So just trying to stay ready for them.
Jeff.
Trayce, you end up with a 27 and 12, outplayed E.J. Liddell. Kind of like, how important was it to you to play this well, and why do you think you respond well to challenges like this?
Obviously, it's bigger than just me. It was about our team, and I knew that coming off that Penn State game that we needed one bad. And so it was just the preparation this week. I thought we had a great week of practice coming off that game. We had a little sit down as a team. We figured some things out, and we were locked in from the start to finish. We played harder than them tonight, and I think it showed.
Trayce, I missed the beginning of your first answer asking about how Coach Winston challenged you, so if you already answered this, my apologies. But I guess, you talked when you came back about how he pointed things out in your game that sort of you didn't want to hear the push you. I guess, was there anything in particular that he showed you from Sunday that you looked at and said, man, I got to get better and that's got to change, and that you think you did today?
Obviously, I think rebounding, that was a big thing. Rebounding and sprinting the floor, I think that was another big thing. So I sprinted the floor really hard tonight. I thought I got easy looks just from that, and we were pushing the pace. So I thought that wear and tear on their bigs, and they kept throwing guys at me, but I thought I was just out hustling them.
Trey, from the time you were injured against St. John's, what is kind of just the recovery process been in terms of after surgery and just kind of trying to get your body as ready as you can and keep developing that?
Yeah, I think the one thing was just conditioning. Our strength coach really pushed me this past month and a week and stuff, just pushing me to stay in shape because I knew my time was going to come soon eventually. So I think that was the main thing, was just to stay ready and keep my body conditioned so I can be ready right when I get back. And I think the other thing is just give glory to God. Because we're supposed to be about 8 weeks, so but the time was cut shorter. So I think just glory to God, just bring it back to where it was supposed to be. So.
Okay, Olivia, then Mike.
Trayce, I want to hear from you on what Trey did for this team today. It's almost like he was the spark you guys have been waiting for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so basically a few weeks ago they asked me how Trey was doing, and I told them that he's going to come back even better than what he was at the time. So he's been working really, really hard with our strength coach. I've seen him running on the treadmill in weights, doing stuff every day to make sure that he stayed ready, and all that preparation that he did just showed tonight. He's a great player, and he has that much needed spark coming off the bench, and he just gives us so much lift when he comes in.
Trayce, Joey Brunk was pretty emotional out there in the first half, got a couple nice buckets early. I guess, what was your reaction to that specifically, and then just facing an old thing like he did tonight?
Obviously, Joey's my brother. He'll always be my brother. He's also a great player, and he's in a great situation. But on the court, there's no friends. So, and he thinks the same way. But off the court, I'm going to text him after the game, apologize for what I did because I didn't mean to hit him with it. But at the same time, it's basketball, things happen. But that's my brother, and he played well. So, but we needed the dub, and we got it. So,
Okay, last question, Ryan.
Yeah, you guys held Ohio State to 31% shooting, no points for 5 minutes there at the end. That's one of the better offensive teams in the country. What was working for you guys defensively tonight?
I just think that it's Coach Whitson's philosophy, honestly. I don't think defense has really been our problem this year. It's just been movement and cutting, and that's what we did tonight. So offensively, we had it all going, and defensively, we just stuck with our game plan. We listened to what Coach Whitson says, and with that being said, I think it's worked most of the time.
Yeah, I think.
Art? Yep.
I think just what he said. Touch off that, just us being able to talk, 5 guys as one on the court. I
We
think
can have
that's-
5 minutes.
Got other stuff for you guys.
Get back and you get all this TV time.
That's okay. Yes, sir.
12 rebounds, 12 assists.